Capital, I've got loads of tunes to play for you tonight, and she's hot, she's gorgeous, she's wearing what looks like a see-through top. It looks like a see-through top. Ella-Henderson's here, yay! Ella, is that a see-through top?
It's not a see-through top.
It is a see-through top. Are you wearing a black bra with a see-through white top?
No, I'm wearing a bralette.
A bralette? Oh, so you've just got the pads?
No, it's like
what's a bralette?
Like a crop top under a shirt.
Oh, okay. So you do have a bra on, though?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Good. Okay, just to get that out there. Hey, listen, I'm really excited to have you on the show. Your new single was played earlier this morning on Capital.
Yeah.
I know from the Twitter, everybody's completely loved it. How does it feel to have the music out?
Amazing. I think it's so scary, like, leading up to it, especially when it's got so close now and you get to that point where it's actually that moment and you're like, it's coming out. But I don't know. I guess I was just... Before I was to ever put any music out, it had to be something that I was so proud of. And no matter what the outcome of it was, I can turn around and say, I love that song, and that's that song.
Good. Well, I'm going to be playing it tonight. But before we do, I'm going to play some other tracks. I'm going to play Beyonce. I'm a Beyonce stan. I got to see her recently and I love the show. Did you get to go to the Mrs. Carter tour?
I did.
Okay, tell me, what was your favourite bit? What did you love?
Bit, when Jay-Z came out. Oh, I think her and Jay-Z together, it's just like Mary and Joseph.
Mary and Joseph? Compare Jay-Z and Beyonce to Mary and Joseph.
Yeah, or like Adam and Eve. Like,
that makes Baby Blue like Baby Jesus. Right? Did you do the drunken love dance?
Yeah, I had my bunny ears on.
Can you give us a little bit now?
Do you know I love the bit as well. What is the bit when she's on the chair?
Is it when she balances her body and she does the whole... And
is
I'm
it
like,
partition?
Yeah. How does she do that to her ass though? She goes bam.
I don't know.
It's a skill.
It is a skill.
It is. Right, Beyonce,
skill.
We salute you. Let's play Drunken Love right now with Jay-Z, the Mary and Joseph. That's what Ella-Henderson has called them. No, it's fine.
I'm 18.
Yay, this is good. This means I can talk to you about everything. This is great. Yes. Being 18, when did you turn 18?
I actually turned 18 in the booth when I wrote my first single, Orion. So I was recording my first single at his house.
That is amazing.
18,
so Ryan, who's part of One Republic, Ryan Taylor, if you're celebrating your 18th in his house, I'd like to think he's got a lot of dosh. He's loaded. Did they get a birthday cake for you? Did they do anything for you?
We didn't really do much. We just chilled out and I was just singing away.
And then when you got back, did your mates, his family, because 18th is such an important birthday, did they do something for you? I actually
celebrated my birthday before I turned 18. I had a party at home and all my family and friends came round. We had like a James Bond theme.
Love it.
And it was wicked. We all had to come as dressed up characters.
What did you go as?
Pussy galore.
Great. Of all the characters you could pick. Pussy galore. Have you got pictures?
I've got pictures.
Oh, please, can you tweet us one? Then I can tweet it on the @Capital official Twitter so everyone can check it out.
I'll tweet you a photo.
I'm loving fancy dress at the moment because Marvin and Rochelle, Rochelle recently... she did Disney.
Yeah, didn't she do a Disney thing?
Yeah, she was Princess Jasmine. He was Aladdin. And I just think any reason to dress up
as a character.
Absolutely, totally.
And go all
right,
out.
Union J. The boys have been out. They've done so well. Are you still mates? Do you guys all still hang?
Yeah, we're still... I think all of us from the show, we're all quite close. And we're all on a group WhatsApp, which is really cool. We all
What the hell? What do you all talk about?
Anything.
Who's on that? So you,
everyone off the show.
Really?
Yeah, like Rylan, James, all of us. Jermaine.
With the boys, genuinely, they've come out and they've done really, really well. And they just seem so unaffected by it all. Every time I have them in, they're just so lovely.
They are
for you lot
lads.
to have come out of a show like that and then to kind of get chucked. I mean, they kind of got released before you, as did James. Have you seen and learnt from the good and the bad that the boys have all gone through and kind of thought, actually... I'm a bit more prepared now when I release my stuff?
Yeah, I think it's different for everyone. I think it just the way you come off a show like X Factor, I think you have to take on the situation and just deal with it in the most positive manner you can. And for me, I knew that the right thing to do was to take my time and to have the support of Simon Cowell behind me and the rest of my team just saying, look, take your time. When it's ready, it's ready. And figure out who you are as an artist, figure out your sound. That was the most important thing for me because I just love writing and I could carry on writing for years and years and years, but you have to stop at some point.
Okay, James is an example of this. I've met him twice. Both times I found him really lovely and I liked him a lot. But for whatever reason, because of Twitter, social media, like some people kind of forget about the music and kind of judge him by what he tweets and whatever impression they make of him when they meet him. It's been really hard to watch and think, oh my God, he was just this normal guy who won this massive TV show and now he's out there being judged all the time. Like for you, like as somebody who's friends with him as well, did you talk to him about it? And have you like taken from that situation and thought, I'm going to be so careful with everything I do?
Yeah, I haven't, to be honest, I haven't seen him that much since the show. I went down to see his one of his first gigs though when he started touring, to see his album, and I think that was a moment when I was there and his hardcore fans were all there, and to see him performing again was just so lovely because I think people forget how talented he is. He's got an incredible talent. He's so raw. And I just always remembered James as like the big northern brother on X Factor and he took me under his wing. And that's how I'll always remember him because that's how he is with me.
Right, Union J, George, are you two
I don't know
a couple?
Were
you a couple? Were you just mates and everybody overthought it?
Everybody overthought it.
These are just friends.
Literally just mates, yeah.
And are you single at the moment?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that answer. That okay, I'm going to leave it because that kind of was, yeah. What type of guy are you into anyway? Because like at the moment you're so bloody busy, so I guess he's got to be patient.
Yeah, just somebody patient, chilled out.
Funny?
Yeah, funny.
I had Foxes on the show last week and also a lovely girl called Tove Lo, who's Swedish, both amazing musicians. And Tove Lo was saying to us on the first date with a guy, she goes with the flow and she pays for her own drinks. And Foxes was like, no. Foxes was like,
they have to go all out.
Yeah, she's like, he has to feed me, he has to be a gentleman and he has to be funny.
Yeah.
And I was like, why are we so high maintenance as girls? Are you the same? Are you like romance, sense of humour and good manners?
Yeah, definitely. It's not nice for a girl to go on their first date and feel like you have to pay for your Nando's.
Do you know what it is? It's not about us being mean and not wanting to pay our way. I just associate it with like, I guess being a bit old fashioned. And I think it's
it's
just
old fashioned, isn't it?
You always offer. But my thing is if he says yes, I'd be gutted. Can you imagine? Like,
as well, I've got this thing where like I was talking it the other day with my stylist. We was like, it's so strange how people actually meet like on like things like Facebook and stuff nowadays.
And Twitter.
Yeah, like I'm quite old-fashioned where I have to meet somebody like there and then and get along and then meet up again.
But it's so hard though because sometimes, and I never used to believe in this, but sometimes people, they just don't meet people because people are so busy.
Yeah,
and then
I get
somebody
that.
will follow somebody and then that person will follow them back and then it'll be like a DM situation, then hopefully you meet. So even though it sounds weird, I kind of understand why people are doing that as well, especially in what you are doing at the moment because you're an
I
artist.
guess you're so
How
busy.
is somebody going to just walk up to you? How are they going to know where you're going to be without a whole team of people with you? Like they have to get through all of them to talk to you. Whereas if you follow them on Twitter, they do the DM.
Yeah.
Would you enjoy Twitter, by the way? Because I know you're
love
proper
Twitter.
active on it.
Yeah, I love it. I think it's amazing that you can engage with fans. Like if you go back years ago, like the fact that you can know somebody who you admire or you look up to, whoever it is in whatever occupation, like I think it's so cool that you can, I don't know, just like have a piece of their life.
And have you got any random weird people you love to follow because you just like seeing them on your timeline?
Not really.
Who's your favourite person to follow?
I love Ellie Goulding's Twitter.
She's cool.
Yeah.
Her abs. She puts me off my food. Sometimes I'm like, I'm going to unfollow Ellie. You can't keep seeing her abs.
I follow, I think there's one Twitter account called Pineapple Facts because I'm obsessed with pineapples. And it's just like weird and wonderful facts about pineapples. So that's probably one that I look at daily.
That is really weird. I think I'm going to play the Vamps only because Connor from the Vamps recently came on the show and he told me every fruit that you mix with pineapple always tastes great. He loves pineapple. So that makes perfect sense.
Yeah, baby
Oh, shucks.
face.
Tell me about these people you've got to work with. What was that like?
Incredible. I think when I had the opportunity to go out and write in America, it all kind of just like stepped up a game. Like I was walking in the studios and seeing like Whitney Houston and Mariah Carey's records just all over the walls, and it's just like you're on another planet.
Do you know what's amazing? Because you're still so young. You're getting to work with these producers that have probably worked with women that when you were a kid you grew up listening to.
Yeah.
So I don't know how I would be nervous because you seem really cool, or underneath all that you're screaming. But like, how do you hold it down and not get all like totally like overwhelmed by it all?
Well, actually, the way I met Babyface is awful.
What did you do?
Right, me and my A&R, we was waiting around just like in this corridor bit because he was like in a meeting or something, and we had a bag of baby carrots and we had a video camera and we played the game of how many baby carrots can you fit in your mouth.
Okay.
So I was doing it and I had about 10-15 baby carrots in my mouth and they're literally all in there. Babyface walked out and introduced himself to me and I turned around with carrots in my mouth and I had to dribble and like put them back in the bag and then shake hands.
That's hilarious. That's a great way though. He's going to always remember you. What did he say?
Well, I just said it can't get worse from here. Like,
And how's Simon been? Like, obviously, we saw Simon tweet you like the other day, and Mr. Kell is somebody that's influential and the rest of it. But what's he been like to work with on this project? Because it's been 2 years in the making.
Yeah, he's been amazing. I mean, when I first started the process of going into the studios, he sat me down, and it was the first time I properly met him in his office, and he just gave me some great advice, and it was just so many young artists and like or young people come into this industry and they forget to enjoy it. It's like, I just want you to enjoy it. And he said, and I want you to take your time and whatever you need, we're here for you. And when you're ready, you're ready. And like those words to come out of his mouth was like, oh, I feel so much more relaxed now. I can just go do my thing.
X Factor.
Yes.
It's coming back.
Yeah.
The judging panel's changed. No more Talisa, which is a shame. You and Talisa are obviously pals. Have you stayed in touch?
We have, yeah. Yeah, like every now and again we text each other to see how each other's doing.
Right, Cheryl's back.
I know.
I'm proper excited. I can't wait for the doors to open. What do you think?
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I love to see how the show changes each year and it evolves. I think they're going to do something really different this year. I've just got a feeling something's... I don't know, there's always a twist every year.
Who do you think would be, because you've been on that show, like who do you think would be an incredible female like judge to sit alongside Cheryl and Simon and Louis? Who would you have loved to have had there?
If it's like your mainstream artist, I would.
I love it. You're like Simon Cowell. You're thinking about this properly.
I'd like to see someone who's like really like opinionated, but they just tell the truth.
Yeah.
I reckon someone like Paloma Faith would do the job justice.
I wanted somebody like Beyonce. Do you know why? Away from the music, sorry, it's a bit of entertainment for me too. I love when the doors open.
And
I look forward to like, do you know when you guys did all your shows every week? I couldn't wait to see what you were wearing.
How would you feel if you had to walk out next to Cheryl Cole every
I'd
night
hate it.
and have the dress competition?
I'd ask if I could already be on my seat. I don't want to walk out with her because she does those bloody dimples and you've got them too. I'm just like, don't smile, Cheryl. I don't want to see your dimples.
I think it's so exciting, like the musical talent that's actually coming up at the moment. I think like musically everything's going to have a big turnaround, and it's just so, do you know what's the most amazing part of it is like seeing artists like at the top of their game right now, like Ellie Goulding, Katy Perry, Beyonce, like, and knowing that you're coming into this stream and it doesn't matter where you are, you're in it.
Yeah,
and
it's exciting.
to be a part of that is just, it's so cool. And I think like even not just the females, like thinking about it's like Sam Smith, John Newman,
amazing.
John Martin, like all of them coming through. It's so exciting to see it.
Amazing. And do you know what as well? Like just thinking back to seeing you last year, your style, everything's evolved as well. And you look like you look little sexy little lady. Do you feel more comfortable with all this stuff? Because girls always, when I talk to female artists, they always say at first we're a bit like, oh, and then they slowly but surely, like, I don't know if you're going to get to the point where Rihanna's at, but they slowly start getting sexier and sexier and sexier. And I'm like, okay, when did that happen? But like, how do you feel about all that? Because you know, you're obviously a pretty girl and girls will look at what you wear, what you say. Are you comfortable with all that side of it as well?
Yeah, I think so. I think like coming from you do like, you learn about yourself and you're growing yourself, your hormones are everywhere, so it's natural, and like my style will develop and change all the time, and but it's been exciting for me to just naturally do it, not feel like I have to I don't know, dye my hair a certain colour and wear this outfit. It's really nice that I can just be myself.
If you were to dye your hair a different colour, what would you do? Is there a colour you've always wanted to try and you're like, no, like Katy Perry's gone green?
I'd love to do like mermaid hair. I love mermaids.
That'd be amazing. Wow.
And have like maybe like some colourful tips on the end.
That would be so insane. Tips are good because as long as it's not permanent and it doesn't damage your hair, look at me like a hairdresser. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Right, I'm going to play your new single. Next time you're here, just be warned, I'm going to be doing a baby carrot challenge with you. I'm so annoyed that I didn't know about that because we will be doing it today. So next time we are going to have the most carrots you've ever seen.
That is a deal. We have to do
Okay, and
it.
I'm going to try and get you 60 seconds to stuff as many as you can in your
Okay.
mouth. Perfect, right? All right, this is your new single. Before we play it, Ella, do you want to just tell us a little bit about you and Ryan working on the song together?
This song is probably the song that captures everything that I hoped the album would be. And it's a song about torment and something that's completely got a hold of you, and you can't, either something or someone is just in your head. You can't eat, you can't sleep, and it's it's quite dark.
Okay, the video is obviously out.
Yeah.
You mentioned it's dark.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about why you did it that way? And
Well, the song just ended up like production sounds and like big heavy drums. It sounded that way. So then was like, okay, where are we going to shoot the music video? And I got to shoot it in New Orleans, which is
beautiful.
Perfect destination for it, because it's kind of like there's like scary voodoo and like this.
I say beautiful, you say scary and voodoo. Come on.
And we did quite a lot of the filming was in the swamps.
Oh gosh.
So there's swamps involved. There's spooky motels and
Cool.
yeah, there's a
Right, and
murderer.
do you know? Oh, God.
I'm not going to give too much away.
Yeah, if you haven't seen the video, go to our website, capitalfm.com. I suggest you have a friend close by, hold their hand, just in case she freaks you out. All right, so shall we play the new single?
Yes.
Yay! All right, introduce it. Your scary, spooky song that has a video about a murderer. Go on.
Hi, I'm Ella Henderson, and this is my debut single, Ghosts.
Thank you, Ella.